Welcome to Proverb Minutes. Minutes. Let us humbly come before God with a cheerful heart and laughter of our souls for the gratefulness that we hold. And like I say, again, thank you for coming to Proverb Minutes. Let us then diligently study His Word here in Psalms 11:4. The Lord is in His holy temple. We talked about the throne here. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, His eyelids test the sons of men. The Lord tests the righteous, but the wicked and the one who loves violence, His soul hates. This is a special verse for me because it comes up with a soul of God Himself. And a lot of times, we see other souls. We see our wives, our children, our husbands, whatever they may be, our relationships in life. And we associate souls with identity, spirits that are maintained in life. So it's interesting to note here that God actually has a soul. And, we can love souls. We're a soul ourselves. We're told to not only love ourselves, but then others as well. So knowing God has a soul makes it a little bit more personal for me. I know that He loves me and that I love Him back as immeasurable as that can be. Just thanking Him in every breath that the moment has been given. So I value that the Bible has actually expressed that God has a soul, specifically here. And that's His heart. It's the heart of God. And for the sons of men, yes, He's testing us. And we know that the Lord is in His holy temple, and He's looking down at us. We know that He's on the throne in heaven, and He's looking down on us, and He's testing us. He's testing us to see if we maintain that energy, that integrity. Ezekiel's very clear that if a man falls away from his holiness or righteousness, all the good acts that he's done is forgotten. But if an evil man turns and comes back and becomes righteous, none of his evil acts are remembered. And we can see that in Paul, the murder of Stephen. So forgiveness can be had no matter what crime has been committed or sin, if we honestly come and ask for forgiveness and humbly submit to the Lord, who is in heaven on His holy temple. But look here on the wicked. His soul hates the wicked violence. And it's His heart that hates it. In our hearts, we have that intimate, we know the bottom of our heart, whether we like something or we don't like something. And it's the same with God, and it's wicked violence that He hates. So what are some of the synonyms for violence? Cruelty. You flip a cat's tail around and chuck it, or you tear the wings off a fly and watch it die, even on that minutest of scale. I'll stomp a spider in the house, but to actually have cruelty is a fighting, aggressiveness, hostility, the brutality of it all, slapping your partner, your wife, your husband, spitting in their face. The things can be brutal. Slashing tires, I've seen that happen. There's no shortage of hate and brutality in the world. And pray that sin passes us by. And how does that best achieved? Is when we care for those in our lives, when we have compassion, when we're honest. Generally, the ones we love know that we love them, and we will not be abandoned in our relationships if they're genuine. And the aggression that comes with it, how heinous. And those are the people that plot, and they scheme, and they connive. And to do that kind of a life is so toxic, so tragic, so terminal. Well, let us not live those lives of despair and anxiety and emptiness. That's all that those practices bring into a soul's life. And to be genuine is really the only place that we can come to have the sanctuary of peace. Remember now, He says, seek peace with all, or no one shall see the Lord. So if we remember these things, if they're written on our hearts because we hear them repeatedly, there's nothing wrong with hearing Scripture again and again. It helps remind us. You know, I've seen people that say, well, you've already said that. Why do we have to hear that again? Well, you know, is it bad to ever hear something good again? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is it ever bad not to say hello to somebody you don't know? I don't think so. Is it bad to tell you that I love you in every day, every hour, almost every moment? These are not bad things, brethren. And to repeat goodness is never a bad thing. Remember now, it says to not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with our goodness. So, brethren, let us not be crushed by the onslaught of the wickedness in the world, but let us find rejoicing in the salvation of God's promise. Thanks for coming to Proverbs Minutes. We're working it again. We'll see you on that next ride. Say hello. I say hi. Hi, how you doing? Take care. See you on the next ride. Let's not get crushed, but only unfold before God. Up. And that's where the Son of Man is going to be. Under the eye of God. Again, let us not be crushed.